Well, good morning everyone, and welcome back for another video here on my channel. I'm so excited to get the day started. It's a fresh new year. It is January 2nd, so we're in the second day of the new year and I'm feeling good. And I decided that it would be fun for me to document a spend in my week type of video. So you guys really enjoy these videos and I try to incorporate them more into my channel, but sometimes it is hard. You know, I was feeling good this day and I said this is going to be the week where I'm going to document my spending. First off, if you are new here, hello, my name is Monet, and if you are one of my returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back and joining me on today's video. Here on this channel, what I normally document is me utilizing the cash envelope system and showing you how you can budget, get out of debt, and you know, just become more familiar with money, because that was just something I struggled with. So I created the channel so that I can showcase my journey, showcase how I do things, and hopefully teach and inspire others that are interested in doing so. So if that sounds like something you would also be into, then please go ahead down below and hit that subscribe button and join the family. We would absolutely love to have you, and do not forget to click the notification bell so that you will always be notified whenever I upload my next video. Now we have all of the introductions out of the way. If you aren't familiar with this type of video that I've done before, basically it's just to show you how you can use the cash envelope system in real life. You get a little bit of a more behind the scenes into my life and what I do and what I like to share. So yeah, I just wanted to come in and do the introduction and let you know. So we're going to be documenting all of my spending that I'm going to be doing between the week, and in between the week I'll also show you how I utilize my budget sheets and make sure that I stay in budget at the end of the week and all of that. So yeah, I guess I will just check in with you guys whenever I decide to spend my money for the first time today. The first thing that we're going to be getting into today is a meal, because I am hungry. So I'm going to stop by Dunkin' Donuts and grab me something to eat. So once I figure out how to get into the drive-thru, we will do that. Hi, yes, may I have 2 chocolate frosted donuts? And do you have any of the refreshers available?
Refresher?
Yeah, do you have like the lemonade refresher, or?
We have like peach passion fruit and good strawberry bacon.
May I have 1 small peach passion fruit?
Small peach passion?
Yes.
Anything else?
And that's it.
Okay, it's over $7.11.
Thank you. I think firstly we need to address the prices for Dunkin' Donuts going up. It definitely did not used to cost me $7 for this meal, because I used to get this all the time when I was running late for work, and it was like $5. But now 2 donuts and a drink is $7, which is crazy. But anyway, I got our breakfast, the donut and a little refresher, and I'm going to eat this. And the next place that I want to head to is the mall. I kind of want to get that out the way because Victoria's Secret is having their semi-annual sale, and today is the last day. And you know, I like to pick up some things when they have a sale. So I'm gonna go check that out and see what I can get. It's hot, y'all. I had to come out of my jacket. It blows my mind that it is January and I'm sweating and I can come outside with no jacket. It's just so weird. But as you guys saw, I just came out of Target. I like to go to Target at the beginning of the year and get me a binder. I really like the Cambridge binders that Target sells, and I use my binder for my budget sheets. So every year I get a new binder to put my budget sheets in. So I just hole punch my sheets and put them in that. And then I also like to pick up those little $3 planners that Target has in like the dollar spot. And I like to do my to-do list and like plan out my week, my content, like what I gotta do. Everything is handwritten for me, guys, because I'm just a pen and notebook type of girl. And oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I know I probably bring up Jersey a lot because I'm just a Jersey girl, but one thing I truly missed about Jersey are these no sales tax, because I'm always shopping around thinking like, oh yeah, my total's gonna be $20 because what I'm picking up is $20, but I never accommodate for tax. And every time the tax blows my mind, because in Jersey, clothes aren't taxed on, shoes aren't taxed on, like the notepad and the planners that I just bought, that stuff is not taxed on. So I'm just not used to paying taxes, and I'd be like, what did I buy? But that's just something that I got to get used to. After this though, I think I'm only gonna go to Michael's to pick up some things for the business, but that really doesn't pertain to like my personal spending. That's more like business spending, so I probably won't include that in this video. And then I also want to do a quick grocery shop. It's not gonna be like a big grocery shop, but I do want to stop at Walmart and just get, you know, my essentials that I feel like I need for the rest of the week. And then your girl's going home because I got other stuff that I gotta do laundry and all that stuff. But yeah, as of today, so far so good. All right, well, good afternoon everyone. It is now Wednesday, if we're keeping up with the days for my spending week. Yesterday on Tuesday, it was actually a no spend day because I was just working all day, so there was no need for me to leave the house and go out and spend money. But it is the afternoon now and it's almost 4:30, so the post office is about to close. So I am on my way to the post office because I did some packages and I'm gonna drop those off. And then after that, I did want to head back to the mall. I meant to pick this up when I went, but I wanted to go to Sephora and try out this new eye cream that I wanted to test out, because this year I am still working on my finances, but I'm also trying to work on myself. So I'm doing things that, you know, make me feel nice, and I guess just offer myself a little bit more self-care than I normally do. So yeah, I'm just going to go see if they have that eye cream that I wanted to try out, and then, you know, it's the mall, so if I browse and if I see anything else and pick up other things, I will let you guys know. But yeah, just wanted to come on, say good afternoon, and get the vlog started for today. After the mall, it was pretty dark outside, so it was hard to record, but I did share that I stopped at Nordstrom off the rack, and while there, I picked up these cute press-on nails that I wanted to try, as well as stopping by Target, and I picked up another binder, and then, since it was late, I picked up some Chinese food to eat for dinner. But after that, that was it for all of my spending for that day. All right, everyone, here we are. It is Friday, so we have completed our spending for the week, and now we get to the real budgeting aspect that allows me to stay within my budget and shows me what I did my spending for the week. So as we can see, this is the binder that I did get this week. So I do hole punch all of my budget sheets and I just put them in a binder, so you can do the same as well. But yeah, I did only print out the January budget sheets, so that's all that's in the binder so far. But, you know, just to give you a look through in case you haven't seen my budget sheets or this is your first time stopping by, this is what it looks like. So I have a little quote in the front, and then this is the layout for January. You know, don't judge me. I'm still a little late with getting my budget started. As you saw, I just got the binder this week, so none of the pages are filled in, but it's all right. We're gonna get there. But this is the layout. So we have the calendar and then we have the monthly budget. As I said, I like to do my spending for the week. So I did my spending for December 30th, which was the Friday previous, and then I ended on December 5th. So I typically like to end it because I pay myself on Friday. So whenever I get paid, that's when I start a new weekly cycle to track my spending. So hopefully that made sense. But yes, we have our calendar, we have our monthly budget. Then we have the weekly check-in and the expense tracker. So this is what we're going to use, both of these sheets, to document our spending. We have our paycheck breakdown sheet, and then I have the sinking fund sheet. I also have a debt tracker sheet included in the bundle. I just personally don't have it anymore because I don't have any more debt. So to document our spending and close out this video, we're going to go ahead and take out our paper. And I'll just do it side by side because it's a little bit easier that way. And to ensure that everything is accurate and to make sure I'm keeping track of everything, I live by my receipts. So these are all of the receipts that I accumulated throughout the week, and I just put them in this little pouch, and then I check in at the end of the week to see my spending. But since I deal with everything with cash, I rely on my receipts so that then I can get the correct amounts and ensure that everything is correct. And also, speaking of receipts, if you do not have the Fetch app, go ahead and get that. It is a fabulous app where you scan your receipts, you get points, and you turn those points into gift cards that you can use at the store that you choose. So it's basically like free money because you're spending money anyway. You're going to get the receipt, so go ahead and get those points. If you use the link that I have down in my description and it's your first time signing up, you will get an extra 2,000 points, and so will I. So yeah, definitely check it out if you haven't. It's a great app. So as I said, since I have all of my receipts here, I'm just going to go ahead and list them over here in the expense tracker and all of the categories that relate to it. And I'll just do that quickly because I feel like it's going to take a few minutes, and then I'll bring you guys back once I am ready. All right, so here we are. I finished adding everything for the receipts. And I also wanted to note that when it comes to the amounts, you will see that I don't have any change. When I do my weekly check-ins and my expense trackers, I don't deal with change. I just round everything up to the nearest dollar. And, you know, that's just easier for me, so I don't have to keep track of all of that. So now that we see all of the spending that we did throughout the week and I got it written down, next we're going to go ahead and go to our weekly check-in. So when it comes to week 1, this is the first week for January. And as I said, the spending for this was going to be between December 30th to January 5th. So I just write that here. And then the categories are once again, just all of the things in my dividers. So let me list that. All right, and then the next thing that I'm going to note is any money that I added throughout the week for any of these categories. So I did have a couple of dollars left over from the holidays that were gifts and, you know, just leftover money. So I did decide to just allocate that to some of my funds. So gas did get $10. I did not add anything to spending. I added $50 for groceries, $30 for toiletries, $25 for clothing, and $0 for eating out. So normally this column would be like, say if I did my paycheck and I decided to give money to any of these, that's what I would write here. And then the minus column is just all of the money that we spent. So that would just correspond with anything that we have written over here. And then if you have multiple categories, you would just add them all up and put them over here. And then the remaining is what I want to ensure is what I have left within my dividers. This is also exciting, you guys. I got a new wallet. Isn't she cute? I love it. I got a new wallet. I kind of wanted like a fresh start this year. So I did a couple of new things when it comes to my cash envelope system, and I'm excited to share once we get there. But you know, right now we have our new wallet. And with that, I made some new cash dividers. So hopefully if I'm holding myself accountable, by the time this video comes out, I will have these cash dividers listed within my website. So yeah, these are just cute. I think these are a nice, cute, fresh start for me. And you know, I'm a sucker for pink, so I just think they're really cute. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave this up here. And then we have our calculator, and we're just gonna balance this out and make sure that everything is correct. Okay, I moved the dividers over here because the glare over there was just a lot. So the first thing that we're gonna do is gas. Now gas, I don't have actual cash for that. I just like to keep that on my debit card and use it when I need it. But I actually didn't even use gas this week, as we can see. So that's going to be 0. And I do wanna take account for where these categories ended the week before. You can't see it on this paper, but for December, whatever the last remaining dollars were for the last week of that month, I like to roll over my funds, so I also account to that. So an example of that would be for the week prior, gas had $64, so 64, and then I added 10 plus 10, so that means that now my gas balance is at $74. And then we apply the same concept next for spending. So looking over here, we see I did spending when I went to Target to get my binder, and then spending again when I went to Target. So the first Target was 17, the second was 14. So adding that up, that's a total of $31 for spending for the week. And the week prior, I had 60. We added no money, so we're just gonna do 60 minus 31. Meaning that I should have a remaining balance of $29. So here we are with spending, and I have 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So yes, that is true, $29. I am doing the single challenge again this year, but I'm not going to take them out right now. I'm gonna do that during my cash stuffing. So as of right now, we're just gonna keep the dollars in there, but they will come out. All right, next up we have groceries. So looking at groceries, we did Walmart and we only went to groceries once, so $42. The week prior, groceries had 75. We added 50 and we're gonna take away 42. So that means our groceries should now be at $83. So here's groceries. And we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 2, 3. So yes, 83 is correct. Next it is toiletries. Toiletries, we went to Sephora and we went to Nordstrom. And oh, by the way, you guys, look, I put on my nails. Do we like them? It's very new for me. As we know, I'm not a nail girl, but I'm trying to try new things this year. So, you know, let me know if you like them. People have been complimenting me on them, so they're kind of growing on me. But anyway, toiletries, it was 14 and then 24. So that's a total of $38 that came out of toiletries. And we started the week with $30. So 30 plus the 30 that we added, and then minus 38. So we are now left with $22 in toiletries. So here we go. So pulling over toiletries, we have 20, 21, 22. So that is correct. Next it is clothing. Clothing, we went to Victoria's Secret, and that was the only clothing spending that we did, and that was for 70. So clothing started off with 45. I added 25. So that gave us 70, then minus our 70. So that leaves us with $0 in clothing. So as we can see, it's empty. So that is true. And then last up, we have eating out. So we went to Dunkin', that was 7. And then we got Chinese food, and that was 11. So that's a total of $18. And eating out started with 55 minus 18, leaving us with $37. So here's eating out. We have 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So yeah, $37 for eating out. And then for miscellaneous, this is just empty. We know we like to use that for when I deposit cash back into the ATM. So as of right now, my dividers look good for the week, and I am ready to begin spending for week 2. So the reason that I really love this method is because I'm not going to get paid again until the end of week 2. So this allows me to see where I stand so far in terms of my spending. So for gas, I have $74, and looking at that, that should get me by for the next week. It's just a nice gauge to see where you land. And if you see that you're constantly running out of money or don't have enough funds for a certain week while you're doing it for the month, then that's something for you to consider when the next month comes along and say, hey, maybe you need to raise groceries because you know what you're budgeting is not enough. So yeah, it just keeps me accountable. It lets me know when I'm doing too much, and it's just clean and straightforward. But overall, you guys, that is all I do for the week. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me for the week, seeing how I spend my money and how I budgeted at the end of the week in the process. If you did enjoy this video, let me know down in the comments below so then I can be sure to bring it more if you guys really enjoy it. If you learned anything, or if you have any recommendations or other things that you want to see from a different angle, then, you know, let me know and I will see what I can do. But as of today, that's all I have. Thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And with all of that, you guys, I will see you next time in my next video. Bye, guys.